Again, this is just my opinion, my experience. Yeah, I really just don't like it. This person could be getting like kicked in the face, shoved off the bus, and then there's so many people around, but nobody is willing to step up. I'm actually sure you guys are gonna agree with me because every Berliner that I've come across, they've said the exact same thing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today I'm going to be doing a different type of video, but kind of bringing back my Germany series. I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I don't really love about living in Germany. I've made so many videos previously about things that I love, but I do have, you know, the darker side of things, which I wanted to share today. Before we actually jump into this video, I do want to drop a disclaimer that there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with me on what I'm saying, but these are just my opinions, some things that I've seen or just not really enjoyed while living here. I'm American, I'm from New York. There are a lot of things that I also don't like about living in New York, but I'm talking about my life right now, my experiences right now, and that includes living in Germany. There are some really great things and there's some also not really great things. So please keep the go back to your country comments to yourself, or just comment whatever you want to comment. Just understand that this is my experience and I can love somewhere and also find things that I don't love about that place, if that makes sense. So with the disclaimers out of the way, I'm gonna jump right into the video. I have 5 things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today, some points which low-key kind of trigger me. I also want to hear your guys' opinions on some of the topics if you guys experience it as well. Number 1 that is on my list right now, especially because I've just recently gone through this issue again since moving to Berlin from Stuttgart, the struggle to find a doctor. I am struggling majorly to find a gynecologist right now. Every gynecologist office that I reach out to, they're just like, they're not taking any new clients or customers. And this is something that you can hear quite often when you're trying to find a doctor. They're just not taking any new patients. And to me, this is mind-boggling. This is like out of this world, because how can you not take patients? Like, what are these people supposed to do? And it would be okay if it was like maybe 1 or 2 practitioners who are not taking too many new clients just because they're overbooked or they just get a lot of business. But this is like almost all of the practitioners in the city of Berlin. They're not taking any more new clients, and it's like, what should women do, for example, to find a gynecologist if they're pregnant, if they want to, you know, get a checkup? What am I supposed to do if no one is taking any new patients? And I don't know, maybe someone can explain this to me, because in the US, I've never encountered anything like this. Obviously, you know, the health system is completely different there, and I acknowledge that, but being turned away from a doctor's office is a little crazy to me. The second one, which I just have to mention because it is one of the most annoying things ever, it is the fact that now I'm in Berlin, mind you. So this is not Stuttgart, which is a much smaller city. I am now in Berlin. They don't take card payments anywhere. Restaurants, bars even, lounges, anywhere. They're just not taking debit card or credit card. It's so foreign to me. I've had an experience where we were at a lounge with some friends and we had a bill that was like maybe up to $200. When it came to pay, we went to pay, and then the person was just like, yeah, no, you have to pay us with cash, like $200 in cash. And I'm like, this is a bar, this is a lounge. You really expect people to come with so much money on them to pay in cash? If people come in a big group, or even if they want to have a good time for the night, or clubs or anything like that, and you expect them to like walk around with a wad of cash, it's just not giving safety for me. It just gives off this persona like you can just get robbed anywhere because everyone just has cash on them. It's a little bit scary on top of that, but I really just don't like it because I personally don't like to carry cash. It's not trackable for me personally. I think I lose more money that way, and in general I just think it doesn't make sense, especially if you're making purchases over 100 euros, like to be having that much cash with you at all times. Number 3 on my list, and as I was like thinking about it, this should actually be my number 1, but we're already here, so this is gonna be number 3. In Germany, I find that there's no such thing as bystander intervention, which is very, very important, and I'll put like a little definition here of what bystanders mean. For example, if you encounter an incident maybe on the train or on the street where you see someone is maybe getting yelled at, or you hear some nasty words that someone is screaming at someone else about, and you can obviously see that someone is being attacked, for example. This happens, I think, quite often in Germany where the people will literally just ignore the situation. This person could be getting like kicked in the face, shoved off the bus. That actually happened to me. And then there are so many people around, but nobody is willing to actually stand up, say something, and intervene, try to de-escalate it. Everyone is just kind of watching, or they're like walking away, and nobody's really there like trying to help. I think that is unacceptable, and I'm not really sure why this happens so often. I've had some other friends go through the same things. They've also posted stories about, you know, they see an incident happening and nobody is saying anything. That is on my number 3 things which I really don't love about Germany. Also because I've had a personal incident happen to me that was the same way. The 4th thing on my list is kind of more Berlin based, and any Berliners watching my channel, please +1 this video. Please like, thumbs up if you can relate to this point. But this is a Berlin based one, and something that I really don't like is the fact that there is no sun. There is just no sun in Berlin. It is a gloomy, cloudy place to live. What sucks is that Berlin is like such a cool place. Like really and truly, I love living in Berlin. It's like one of the best places that I've ever lived in general, just because of the diversity, the international flair, the fact that you can also do anything and everything. So I really do like it, but the weather is awful. This summer, 2023, was not a summer. We had, I'm exaggerating, but this is how I see it in my head, we've had like 2 weeks of good weather. Other than that, it's just been cloudy, rainy, more clouds, a little breezy, and I was really not expecting this when I moved here. So it kind of just makes this imbalance where I'm just like, I really love the place, but I really hate the weather. If you're also from Berlin, I'm actually sure you guys are gonna agree with me, because every Berliner that I've come across, they've said the exact same thing. The last thing that I want to mention is customer service. I have mentioned this in my vlogs, and if you haven't checked out any of my vlogs, please do. I make weekly Germany vlogs. Customer service here is at a 0. It's at a minimum. It's at a negative. People will literally get mad at you for saying like, you forgot my meal, you did not bring out my drink, and they will get mad at you for bringing those concerns to their face. Like, this has literally happened in real life. It's crazy. Like, customer service is just non-existent. So if you're from the States and if there's anything wrong with your meal, or if you find a hair in it, or if they didn't bring out your water and you're just like, okay, hi, you know, you kind of forgot this or you kind of forgot that, be prepared to get asked, and how can what am I supposed to do about that? Be prepared to hear, it's not my problem. Be prepared for the worst, because they don't care, and that tip culture type of life is not really relevant here. So these individuals don't really have like that push to kind of make sure that there's good service. Definitely something that I really don't love. So guys, this was a really quick one. It was just 5 things that I don't really love about living in Germany. Circling back to my disclaimer, I can still love living somewhere but also have some dislikes. I do still enjoy my time in Berlin, in Germany, so please don't take these things that I pointed out as she just hates where she is, she should just go back where she came from. No, I still love it here, but there's just some things which a little bit questionable, and I'm sure there are things everywhere that are questionable for other people as well. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm also really interested to hear your point of view. I know I have a lot of expats following my channel, and I'm super interested to hear some of your experiences, or if you experience the same things that I have. I'm really curious, so drop them in the comment section below. I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe, and I'll see you in another video.